Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Chapman, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next.
Play ball. Ow.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. For 1-2. Round is short. This could be two. Segura fields it cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's stepping in, Chapman. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now at the plate, Chapman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Chapman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called. Strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. The inning is it sent out to second. To his right, Chapman. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in now, Chapman. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, them off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
The 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? LeMahieu for one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola records his 14th winning decision of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edobre Ramos records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB
for
The
the
Show.
Victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Game 1 here in the month of August between the leading off the inning, Chapman, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he picks up another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Chapman on at first, nobody out. Runners going. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Swinging a soft liner. In to score, the runner from third. And this ball game is tied. That's a hit.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Chapman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So coming to the plate, Chapman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Velasquez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Williams at second. Real Muto at first. 2 out in the inning. One and 2 here. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Pompey. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 41st home run of the year for him, as we are all tied at 5.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 7-5. At the plate, Chapman is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
The third baseman, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's ball 4. Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper, and their runners at the corners now.
Harper.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 2 for 4. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Now batting, David Peralta. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they at the plate, Chapman, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed. 12-7 the final score in this ball game. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Anderson.
Hard hit ball to second. Chapman scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle.
Batting 8. The shortstop, J.T.
Comes set. The 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that in. Stepping into the box, Chapman. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Chapman. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Godley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Chapman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Striding in, Chapman. It was a walk in it. last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Chapman is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make it. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 40.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Chapman, who's been hit by a pitch and walk in the game thus far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And so they pick up 3.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Tonight.
Who knows how long this will last.
Philadelphia Phillies, 5 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlin. Number 50 gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chapman. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So stepping in, David Peralta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. Chang in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly to first. Cooper charging this one, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of it. Into the box now, Chapman. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Harper stands at first with 1 out. Two and 0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Runner goes. A shot down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Standing in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Corey Dickerson.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Cooper has a play. And the inning is over. Settling in now, J.T. Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, J.T.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Segura for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the... Up next from Miami, number 36. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustment. Time they start making some, they don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Little bit over half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chapman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to that runner on base.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Number 6.
Ready once again, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Scooped up. The throw is wild, and he gets away. 1 run is scored.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now both runners on the move, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 73. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chapman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hernandez, the runner at third. Segura over at second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Edebrey Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and... So striding in, Chapman. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. Standing in, Chapman. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Comes set, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Segura stands at second with 2 gone. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
The center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's set the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Execute your pitch down and away.
Now in the box, David Bong. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And strides to the plate right here. He's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right.
Now at the plate, Chapman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL leading off the inning, David Bong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do.
Digging in, Chapman, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He comes set here. Nothing pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third, and a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw holds him off the bag.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And that's a home run into the top tank. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Ready now, number 47. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Chapman is up with it, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Hoskins shading to his right. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Phils led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Leake earns win number 15 on the year. Edelbray Ramos hammers down the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are looking to collect their... Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does...
Stepping up now, Chapman.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
The third baseman.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. This one's flared off to the right side. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside.
Riding in once again, Chapman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1 to him now. Swing, strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Realmuto.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned to.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities.
Here's Eric Sogard.
Leading off for the Mets.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. Already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in once again, Chapman.
Number 24.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike. Peralta leads off second with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Next up for New York, Eric Sogard. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Chapman, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that. Especially with runners in scoring position, those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Harper running from. Drilled on the ground to short. Sogard is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Talker.
On the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. That old slogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. In now, Brandon Nimmo.
Off of the net. The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 11 hits.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Davis.
Out towards second. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And those are ball on you.